the night. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofina1, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video, and it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I got on this in front of this camera here. Let me turn the brightness down. It's a little too bright. I feel like it maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, so basically, I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about why I feel like face cam. So face cam meaning like, you know, like this camera showing my face, or, you know, people streaming on Twitch, people, you know, whatever streaming platform, or streaming on your phone, you know, why people love to see so much about like your face, and why I think the channels that do show their face are starting to, in a sense, progress more, why they're starting to grow more. And a lot of it has to do with, because like I was talking about this the other day, like why I feel like commentary channels are kind of slowly starting to decline. They're slowly, not decline, but like they're not as popping as they once were. And I feel like it's because everyone wants to know more about you as a person. Everybody wants to see who the person is behind, you know, the gameplay, or sitting behind the computer, who's the person that's editing. You know, people want to see that more. And so the reason why face cam has become such a huge thing is people feel like they can relate to you more, you know, because when you're doing a commentary, right, you're listening to someone's voice. You're listening to their voice. You're not necessarily watching the gameplay. You're just listening to what they're saying. Versus right now, you're actually looking at me, I'm looking at you. So there's more of this like connection between the content creator and the viewer. And I think that's the main reason why so many people are enjoying vloggers. You know, like that's why I think like vlogging has become such a big thing, because you get to see this person's life, you get to know more about them, get to know more about who they are. And I think people like that, you know, reality type, like I get to see about your life, I get to know about you, you know, obviously because one, people are nosy, people want to know all about your business. That's, you know, one of the reasons. And two, it's also just because, like I said, people just want to, they want to feel more connected to you. You get to see a person's facial expression. Like, you know, like how I'm able to talk to you guys get to see my facial expression, my body movement and stuff. You don't get a chance to see that when I'm doing commentary. You only hear my voice. And so sometimes, too, it's also harder because you're trying to project how you may look or how you may feel through a microphone. And that sometimes can be hard to portray, you know. And that's why I think a lot of like the news channels and the gaming, you know, report channel, I think a lot of them have went over to camera and they're going away from commentary, because I think it allows for a more engagement of the audience. And I really feel like that's the reason. Like I've even noticed for me, like the videos that I show my face, or like I put like a picture of my face, and I record and you guys see it, they tend to do better, because I think you guys can relate to me more. You can relate to what I'm talking about more, because you can see my face, if that makes sense. So I don't know, guys, that's just my thoughts on it. And you know, that's the reason why, like on Twitch, why so many, like why the streams that typically show more of the face tend to do better, because like I said, people get to see your reaction, if it's a scary game, if you're getting frustrated, you know. So everything I think is now about reaction. That's another reason why I think reaction channels do so well, even though in a sense it's annoying because it's like you're stealing someone else's content, but at the same time it's still that facial expression. I think that's like the new wave now. I mean, it's probably been the new wave, but I think now it's more prominent now than ever. People really want to see your facials, but people really want to see, you know, how do you interact with the camera? Are you camera shy? You know, like people want to interact more with you, and that's just what it is. Take it or leave it. So that's why I think face cam is growing so much. And I think a lot of channels that do commentary that don't show their face in the future, I wouldn't say they're gonna die, because there are a lot of channels that like the OG channels that still don't show their face and they're fine. But I think that in the future it's gonna get to that point where it's like, okay, you know, we want to see your facial reaction and everything. So those are my thoughts on why I think face cam is basically, you know, like, is it required? Do you need it? You know, I don't think you necessarily need it, but I think it definitely is it's a plus. It makes it easier when you're trying to grow your channel, when you want people to kind of like you more for your personality, you know, all that type of stuff. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace, Fan Army.